Sup guys, this is Friend Turbig. Thank you for being here again, and sorry for the delay between videos. I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and the more I play this game, the more I wonder, why do most people like Tifa more than Aerith? Like, come on man, look at that face, look at those tiny little delicious. Well, Summer Games Fest weekend was last week, and we have a lot of games to look forward to, but there weren't a lot of games announced for GOG, although the few that were are very high quality, so let's take a quick look at them. The Expanse Osiris Reborn, it's a high quality AAA kind of deal, third person sci-fi action RPG. That was a mouthful. It's apparently inspired in a series called The Expanse, which has 6 seasons, and there are books involved. I didn't know any of that, so the more you know. People are saying that this is very Mass Effect-like game. If you like Mass Effect, and I know many of you do love that game, I've always wanted to play it, but if you buy it on Steam, you still need to create an EA account, and I'm not about to do that. Anyways, keep this one in your radar if it sounds like your cup of tea, and there is no release date yet. The Altars, released on June the 13th. It's an introspective sci-fi survival game in which you have to make clones of yourself, which have different personalities, in order to survive in this hostile alien planet with nobody else around. It has very good visuals, and you can get it for $35. System Shock 2 25th Anniversary Remastered. I've heard people talk about this game here and there. I've never played it, but it's essentially a first-person shooter, a boomer shooter if you like. It reminds me a little bit of GoldenEye, the Nintendo 64 game, but now it's back with a remastered version, and they did some things to the graphics. It looks much better. They also probably improved the quality of life with some updates here and there. If you love System Shock, let me know in the comments what really makes this game, like why do you love it? Let me know in the comments. It comes out on June 26th. You can get it for $30, but if you pre-order it, there is a 10% off sale right now. The tree provides. That's a line from DarkSwitch, which is our next game, and it has some cool ass voice acting, so I felt compelled to deliver that line with my best voice. It's a management game like Frostpunk, and you know, if you've seen my other videos, you know that I am not a fan of management games, but this one looks very good. You build your city around a giant tree in the middle of a forest, I guess. It looks very good, very interesting. So I'm tempted to try this one. There's no release date yet and no price though. So keep it in your radar if you like this kind of games. Last but definitely not least, Dungeons & Dragons Neverwinter Nights 2 Enhanced Edition. This is for the old-timers here, and I am an old-timer too, but I didn't grow up playing Dungeons & Dragons or knowing anybody who played Dungeons & Dragons. I feel that that's like white people stuff, honestly, and I'm not trying to diminish it in any way. I know it's very cool. I'm just saying that I come from a Caribbean island and I never met anybody until I was older that played Dungeons & Dragons. But after Baldur's Gate 3, I'm a believer. If you say Dungeons & Dragons, I say hallelujah, let's go. Tell me what's new. And many of you can probably let me know in the comments how great the original Neverwinter Nights 2 was, but now it is back and it looks like a lot of fun. I might or might not try it in the future. My backlog is out of control, so I have to work on that. It comes out on July 15th for $30. If you pre-order it though, you can get 10% off. One other cool thing that was announced was GOG one-click mods, which essentially are a curated selection of high-quality mods for older games that come pre-packaged with the game. So you just download the thing as if it were the game, and you don't have to mess with guides or mod installation process. So if you're into that, check it out. And that's it. I am sure I missed a lot of maybe indie games that released or were announced during the time window, because there were many indie showcases during the weekend that I didn't keep track of. And if that's the case, please let me know in the comments. I might or might not do a video about those smaller games. Like and subscribe, it helps a lot, especially since I am starting out. I do mostly GOG content. If you like that kind of thing, then you know where to find me. See you soon. Adios.